He offered a stranger a ride on a rainy night. 10 miles later, he realized she'd been dead for years. The rain came down in silver sheets that night, the kind that blurred the road into wet mirror. Daniel gripped the steering wheel tighter, squinting through the wipers as they groaned back and forth. He'd been driving home from a late shift, a 30-mile stretch of empty highway cutting through the woods. Just past mile marker 17, he saw her. A woman standing on the shoulder, soaked through, one arm raised. She wore a faded blue dress that clung to her like second skin, and in her hand she held a small leather purse. He slowed, rolled the window down halfway. "Need a ride?" She leaned in. Her hair was plastered to her face, but her eyes, pale gray, met his without hesitation. "Please," she said. "Just to town." He unlocked the door. She slid in silently, water pooling at her feet. They drove in silence for several miles. The only sound was the hum of the engine and the steady tap of rain on the roof. Then Daniel tried to make small talk. "Rough night to be walking," she smiled faintly. "I didn't have a choice." Her voice was calm, almost too calm. He glanced at her again. "Where exactly in town are you headed?" "Main Street, near the old diner." He nodded. That diner had been closed for years, but he didn't mention it. After a few more miles, she spoke again, her tone soft, almost reflective. "You ever do something you can't take back?" He hesitated. "Yeah, I think everyone has." She looked out the window, eyes following the blurred trees. "I was supposed to meet someone that night. Never made it." Something about the way she said that night made the hairs on his arms rise. As they passed the bridge at Hollow Creek, she shifted suddenly. "This is where it happened," she murmured. Daniel frowned. "What happened?" She turned to him. Her gray eyes glistened, and for the first time he noticed the dark bruise along her collarbone. "My accident, right here." Before he could speak, she smiled sadly. "You should slow down." The warning hit him too late. Headlights appeared in the opposite lane, a truck swerving across the divider. He yanked the wheel. Tires screamed. The car spun, hydroplaning across the slick asphalt. When it stopped, heart hammering, he looked to his right. The passenger seat was empty. The door hadn't opened. There were no footprints outside. Only rain. He sat there for what felt like an eternity.